Peace, everybody. I'm in my car, about to go for a walk to meditate. You may hear my son in the background, but it's all good. So, if y'all haven't gone and checked out my video about the awakening twins, y'all go check that out. This video is going to be about Twinflame Mission. Okay. I don't have my headphones on, so it might be a little bit. I'll try to speak as loud as I can. So peace to everybody. Peace and blessings. All right. So Twinflame Mission, right? We all hear a lot of stuff on social media, or in the Twinflame Union, Twinflame community, and so on and so forth about the mission. Some people say that there is a mission. Some people say that there's not. But you got to remember, there's levels to it. And resistance will keep you from learning. Fear will keep you from learning. The many levels that you have not yet learned. So if people are still resisting their wisdom, their knowledge of your own self and what you can do, they still got work to do. You know what I'm saying? So there is a mission. There is a Twinflame Mission. Like I said, twin flames is just another word. It has many because you can call the connection God's love or something, or divine love, or you can call it whatever you want to call it, but it's still the same. Okay? It is the truth. And the connection is real. And some people they haven't really experienced this kind of connection, so they don't know. All they can do is listen to a couple of videos and assume according to their life experience. But let me tell you, man, when you're on this journey, it's nothing. You can deny it all day long, but that don't make it not real. On this twin flame journey or this divine awakening, because that's what it is. It's an awakening. And in order for you to wake up, you have to know the truth. Okay? You find the person you're supposed to walk with. You run into your soul family. You run into your purpose. Some of y'all even experience remembering your past life. It gets that deep. And I hope y'all can hear me. Bless you, baby. It gets that deep. And we have to accept it. This is your journey. This is your purpose. If you take your mind off of everybody else, you will finally see who you are, your purpose, your journey. Take your mind off of everything else, what people think, how people feel, what they got to say about. This is why they say it's a lonely journey. Technically, it's not on an energetic level. But until people are mature enough to deal with this type of awakening, you will walk it alone. That's how it will be, physically, until you run into your partner. You understand? You met your partner on a higher round, an energetic higher round. You didn't meet your masculine at a lower round. You met them here in the physical realm, but you unconsciously, you met them in a higher consciousness of your mind. That's how you found each other. The karmic found your masculine on the lower realm of their mind, which is, their lower self, their base chakra, where they only want sex with somebody that fits the illusion of ego. Okay? You must cherish and honor who you are, whether they do it or not. Okay? You guys came here to reset the program. You are a download to reset the program. And until you do what you were designed to do, you were designed to come and break the illusion of deception, the lies. You are the glitch in the matrix. You understand me? This is like how they would say in the Bible, the Garden of Eden. This is the Garden of Eden. It's huge, yes, but it is the Garden of Eden. You understand me? And you were not placed here to bullshit. You were not placed here to play games. You are supposed to remember who you are and wake up from it. Your partner is supposed to wake up too. If they take a detour, because we take detours, you go all the way back to the beginning, which means of the lesson that you have to learn to not take the easy route, to not take the detour route. People don't understand this. You're having a hard time accepting your fate. You were put here to break the illusion of what fake-ass love is, of what the meaning of life is, who God is, what God looks like. You are here to expose the wicked, and you must do your part. It's not just about, we're supposed to come together and love each other and will help the planet. You're supposed to come together and tell people just how much the world has deceived itself, how deep of shit we're in, and why we need to wake up. We're talking about ascending the world. Well, this is where you start. You start with truth. Your masculine are because, not just for love. Love is God. God is love, oneness, self, whatever you want to call your most high. That is what it is, the ultimate power source. Okay? Tell people about it so they can go find themselves. That is your job. Whether you succeeded or not, you succeed by talking about it and spreading the word. Just like, you know how they would do Bibles and religion and shit like that? You was shown the truth. Now, some of it's in the books, but you were shown the truth. This is why people would say, I wish I knew what happened back in the days. You was once there. You do know. You do know what happened back in the days. You was here. You reincarnated and came back. You do know. Some of y'all can remember your past lives, but you only want to remember the good parts. You got to remember the good, bad, and the ugly. You are the walking Bible. You are the walking religion. And you must, just like they do, spread the word of God. You must spread the word of your experience so that it can help others not shame themselves. People shame who they are because it's toxic out here. But once you admit that the journey is toxic, but yes, there's a good side to it all, and start to heal from that, you'll be fine. Your mission is to come here and expose this shit for what it is. That is your job. Expose the real from the fake. You know the karmic ain't real. Why are you acting like the karmic is real? The karmic is just another illusion. You give it life. You give it power. If you were not given, listen, the masculine will come the masculine when they're in their lower selves, or feminine out there in her masculine energy, will try to manipulate their life partner to stay asleep. Hey, we don't want you to wake up. We want you to stay asleep. And we don't want you to talk the truth because the truth will set you free. We know that. They know. They're not ready yet. They're not ready to accept who they are. But they're going to have to. And since they have not taken the easy route, they're going to take the hard route. Because they didn't choose to accept the fate for what it was. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now you have to stand back. You, the awakened one, has to stand back. Now, you're supposed to take notes now. You're supposed to take notes for what's going on so that you know what not to do the next time, because when they awaken, they need a guide. They need a physical guide. Just like you need physical guide, you'll turn to Twinflame videos, you'll go to seek counseling, you'll do this, you'll do that. Well, they need somebody. And they're not going to be able, when they wake up, they're not going to be able to trust nobody but you. When you guys are out there by yourselves, you have to teach each other. Teach each other. Remembering. Recognition. Soul recognition. Soul recognition said you and you come together. Y'all supposed to be together. But ego would say, oh no, there's a world full of beautiful men, beautiful women out there. I want to try. I want to sample. And the grass is green over there, so I'm going to go over there and I want to sample it. Then they get caught into it. Now you your mission is to stand in your firm knowing as the awakened one. And don't go to sleep, because, it's not easy to pull two people back together once they both decided to walk away from their purpose. They walk away, they go find somebody willing. Okay, free will is not free. If it was, you would be able to do this shit and not pay the price. See, we got to stop programming ourselves to think this shit. That you've been programmed and say, oh, free will is free, you can go. No, you have the will to act, but it ain't free. You will pay the price in one way, shape, or another. You want to pay the price in a good way, not the bad way all the time. Most of us pay the price in a bad way, okay? We're not dodging these bullets. We're getting hit by them, and then we got to heal from it, okay? Your mission is to wake up. Stay up. Speak the truth. Spread the word. Because if you knew, somebody else knew, they would be like, oh, I'm looking for my twin flame. Well, what does your twin flame look like? Oh, well, my twin flame, we have a soul recognition. I can't love you for your fucking physical body. You gonna fuck around and give the karmic wisdom, because she's spying on you and shit. Fuck around and give the masculine wisdom, and he's spying on you and shit. Then they looking at each other. Because, look, it happened to me plenty of times where the karmic would damn near want to take my wisdom and place it in their mind, thinking that that's going to work. You will never have my essence. You can't take it. It's not free. My essence is priceless. You can steal my quotes. You can phrase my words. But my words come with power. My words come with energy. My source of divinity is chosen, not, it's given to me, not chosen, like chosen meaning like chosen one, given to me, okay? I can't go and take another female's essence and say, yeah, well, I'm going to pretend to be that. That will be the karmic. I'm not doing that. That's the lowest of it all, to be honest. That is the lowest of it all. Being you is that's why it's important for you to be you, because you are unique. You are you. You move when you move. You think when you think. You are you. Now, when you start to see, the karmic doing shit like you, you influence them. Okay, you admire them. Not you admire them, but they admire you. And y'all got to stop admiring them, because trying to be like them, is not going to get your masculine back. Definitely not going to get your feminine back. Oh, she like the buff guy. Let me go and buff up. Do what makes you happy. Work out, make you happy, eat healthy, get your shit together. Your universe will tell you what you need to do. Your divine will tell you what you need to do. Okay? Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of your journey. Yes, there are some people. There's a lot of people. Okay, this journey is unique. There's a lot of people claiming they're twin flames because they heard about it, because they looked up soulmates and came across twin flames and said this is for them. Every time you talk to somebody and you say to them, you love this person, well, what do you know about this person? This person will say, oh, well, they look good. They look good. Oh, they smell good. They dress good. Oh, they got a nice car. Wrong. That's ego love. That's not real love. What do you know about yours? What do you know about the soul? What does the soul tell you about? Huh? They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing because they don't understand it. They can't speak on something they don't understand. They may could watch a couple of videos, but they're still going to slip back into ego because they don't know how to identify what they are experiencing. You know what I'm saying? Every journey has its own unique twist. All right? So what do you experience about? Oh, my masculine looks good. He got a nice body. He got a nice car. He did this. He's a good person. Blah, 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 right? Or the feminine. Oh, she got a nice little body. She could do this. She this and that and that and this. That's ego. What does the soul tell you? What is the frequency? What the vibes say? The vibes tell you how a person is. If you know how to read it, right? Your job is to be your walking lie detector. You can sense bad vibes. You can sense it. Your job is to tell the truth. Live the truth. Be the truth. They'll come to you. You got to be, like I said in my other video, the grass that's greener on the other side. You got to be that. If your grass is, like, on fire, they're not coming to you. And your grass is on fire because you hurt. You ain't healed. You're still in pain. You still don't know what's going on. You still trapped in that lower self. Your mission is to wake up, spread the truth. Each one teach one. The universe know. The universe will rip them two apart, regardless. They're gonna rip them right apart. It's gonna hurt because when they fall, they're gonna fall hard. Everything will get taken. This is just the universe. This is no witchcraft. This is not witchcraft, and I want y'all to understand. Witches cast spells. Okay? That's not what this is. If you are witnessing karma happen, it's not because you cast that spell. It's because they didn't listen when they were told not to do it. So they're learning the hard way. And you happen to sit back and see this. You are a witness to what will happen to you if you go off with someone that is not on your journey. You understand? So you have to learn from their mistakes. They're sacrificing themselves to show you, not realizing that they're sacrificing themselves. They're showing you what will happen if you go run off with someone else. It may be nice in the beginning, but it won't last. It will not last. You understand me? So don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Don't lust out here. You're lusting. Don't just learn from that. Like, oh, I desire the body. You're lusting because you shouldn't even lust over your partner. You should never lust over your partner. A lot of people on the journey, they lusting over their partner. They desire their partner on a sexual note, and they only care about the body. But when somebody tell you, well, what do you love about your masculine? You can't explain the past lives. You can't explain to God in that frequency. You use the words, but you don't have the full understanding, overstanding, and understanding. You just say something, but then you act it. You act like a savage. You act like a savage, desiring to be lustful. That's not what you came here to do. Your job is to be patient, trust. I know it's like y'all like, oh my God, I don't want to do all that. Well, that is what's going to bring you into union, whether it's permanent, temporary, or not. But it will bring you in so you can see how to maneuver this shit. Once you master life, you can master anything. Like I tell people, you got to get rid of this ego. Death of the ego is real. Now, what I mean by get rid of it is put it in its place. Put the ego back in its place. The ego belongs in the back seat, not the front. All right? And y'all driven by ego, not you're not driven by your soul. Your soul said, hey, listen, I need to be in the front seat. I need to be in the front seat. And you need to let me take the wheel. How people say, oh, Lord, take the wheel, so on, so on, so on, right? That's your soul. You're asking your soul to take the wheel. That I trust you. Get out of your alter ego. Your alter ego is to protect you from the wicked, protect you from itself. You know, protect you from deceivers and liars out there. It is to protect the God, not go against it. It is like, you know, like it should protect you. That's your guard, like your guard. You know how you got kings, you know, kings and queens and shit, and they got little soldiers, and you got little, you know, people that protect them. They got their left wing, right wing, and they got to protect the same shit, just on the earthly plane here. So you gotta understand the picture was painted for you, but you don't overstand it because you don't understand it. So you fail to understand it. Okay. Nobody's perfect on this planet, and the universe knows this because you do not know what you do. But you do, you know, but you don't understand what you're doing. So it's like if your child don't know how to walk, you're not going to push it. You're not going to kick it. You're not going to be impatient. You're going to say, okay, in time, you will learn how to walk. But before you walk, you have to curl. You understand me? So knowledge doesn't just happen overnight. You have to learn. So some of y'all be saying, oh, well, when am I going to come into union? It's all depending on your level of ascension, your level of wisdom, your level of faith, and your level of patience. If you are not patient, you will be on the journey until you are. There's some people that have been on this journey for 40, 50 years, and they said, oh, well, Essence, he ain't coming in because he with somebody. That's what you manifested. You manifested your partner with somebody else. You visualized your partner with someone else. So you manifested that. And then you sitting there blaming them. You are manifesting that in your mind, which is putting you at a far, far, far way of thinking. You have to live life as if they're already with you in order to pull them in. You have to go for tap into nature as if they're with you. They're right by you because they are. Technically, they are. You are one. But you are not living it according to that way. You are, oh, he over there. So your mind's over there. You in their realm. So you're helping them. You're powering them in their realm, and they're coming to take that power because your ass is over there. You're playing in their realm. All right? Hold on a second. Sit here. You're over there playing in their realm. Grand Rising in peace. You know? Y'all support bullshit, man. Y'all be out there supporting you'll be out there supporting y'all sleeping. You know, the people to put you back to sleep. And y'all don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. Y'all want somebody to paint the perfect picture for you. To paint the perfect picture was not, honey, or sir, whatever, on the other side of the screen. It's not perfect. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, it's butterflies and rainbows. Yeah, I may come across a couple of butterflies and rainbows, but that's that moment. Embrace that moment. Y'all got to learn how to live in y'all moment. When y'all with your partner, make the best of every moment until their alter ego kicks in. You understand what I'm saying? Till their reality kick in. A lot of y'all feel unfulfilled because when y'all were with your partner, you judged them the whole time. You point your fingers the whole time. So you missed out on your moment. So your moments seem longer and longer because you're not embracing these moments. You're just taking advantage of these moments. Oh, you, and you're arguing instead of shedding. What are you doing? You driving? So y'all taking it like me, for instance. When I come into union with my masculine, I used to do the same shit. I've been on my journey off and on for I've been on this journey off and on. First of all, it's been like the first time we came into connection. We didn't meet physically. It was a virtual thing, and reality kicked in. So it started then, because I can't deny that. I have to say it started then. And let me see. Let me see. My daughter was 2 years old, so yeah, it's been almost like 10 years now. It's been like a decade. Physically, it's been like no, it's been over a decade. It's been like almost 11 years. We came into union physically around, let me see, it'll be between like 9 years now, off and on. 9 years off and on. There's been some separation. The longest separation me and my masculine ever had was like a year and a half or so, 2 years almost, I think. That's the longest we've been without each other physically. But when we were around each other, we would come into union, but we can't stay in union because there's still more work to do. It's either masculine still has his shedding to do, but you got to learn to embrace these moments. Like y'all are like, oh, I don't want to be a doormat to nobody, but see, you believe that you're a doormat, but you're not seeing it as you're not saying. I'm not saying you have to accept them every single time. If they're toxic, yes, you can stay away from them until you're mentally able to, until you're mentally able to deal with it, until you're mentally able to come into union, see shit for what it is, accept that moment, and let it go. But y'all don't let it go, so that's what make it toxic. Y'all don't stay in your round. You go into their round. Okay? First of all, they have to come back to you. You can't go back to them. When you go back to them, you're going back into their world. And their world is not heaven, it's hell. So you must bring them into your world where you're at peace of mind. And then when they come into your world, you do not let them, you keep your boundaries up, and you don't let them destroy your peace or your happiness. You don't let them deceive you and bring you in and corrupt your mind. When you know that what God looks like, what soul love look like, you know what love look like because the soul has explained to you day in and day out what it feels like. All right? What this person should be like. You know. And if they do not match what their soul has showed you they should be, you do not accept them 100% until they do what they are told to do. They know what to do. But they, like I said, they always want to pull you back in when they're not ready to wake up. They want to pull you back into their realm. They want to just grab you, and they want to drag you into their realm, and they want you to suffer right by them. Okay? You don't want to do that. You want to stay strong. Okay? Like I talk about, death of the ego. The ego still drives them. But they can't help but to be driven by spirit too at times when their ego abandons them. When their ego say, nah, I'm not about to go through this fighting and shit. Some of them just run from that, or some of them, sometimes the ego does abandon them. All right? Sometimes the ego does abandon them and make them feel lonely until that, their God frequency kick in, their energy kick in and show them what love is. But it doesn't stay long because it's like, the ego is like a bully to the soul because you allow it to do so. You allow it to convince you otherwise. What are you doing? Come on. Stay right here. Play all through the car, but not on me. Just, there you go, right here. So don't let your ego drive you. Your ego drives you when you lose faith and you're no longer, you don't understand what's going on. You're being ego-driven. You assume too much. You don't want to do that. You fear death because you believe it's painful. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm not saying this so y'all can do stupid shit like commit suicide or anything like that because it sounds good. But everybody has experienced a dream, right? You experience a dream, which means you know that there's a life after you leave your body. It may not be like solid, all because of your faith, okay? All because of your thinking. You know, if you're toxic thinking, you're going to have a toxic place, okay? Change your thoughts, man. This shit is real. Change your thoughts. The only thing that can go with you in the next realm is your soul, okay? So like I said, you go to your dream world, you meet your masculine up there, okay, because then you're no longer dealing with the ego, and they'll tell you little clues and they'll tell you little riddles and shit, because technically there's no language there. There's no language there. That's why you telepathically speak. They teach you how to telepathically speak to each other, because in the dream you don't use your mouth. Just like in the dream you don't fight. Just like in the dream you don't run. Just like in the dream you don't eat. You came here to have that experience. Not to fight, but to have physical touch, taste, smell, okay, all that good old stuff, you know, study that. You came here to have that experience, okay? They have energetic sex, but that energetic sex is not physical sex. So you come here to have physical sex. But some people get stuck in that base. Once they get a taste of it, they get addicted to it. It's become a drug, okay? And they get addicted to it. Some people get addicted to talking shit. Some people get addicted to the sex. Some people get addicted to love. Some people get addicted to God. Some people you have to balance all that out. You have to balance all of that out in order to be at one and peaceful. And you cannot stay in that realm too much longer. You have to shift according to your your environment, okay? Like people say, oh, it's toxic at work, but I stay there. That's your fault. You choose to stay there. You know what I mean? You have to wake up. When reality kick in, you got to get away from it. You know, like I said, you got to be the grass that's greener on the other side. You have the knowing, you have the knowledge. So your goal is to break the illusion of your connection. Okay, you gotta be a part, like help your soul fight this battle by finding the peace within yourself too. You can't sit there and just judge the masculine all day, because judgment on that level keeps you down. It's not your job to judge; it's your job to trust. When you let go of judgment, you let go of control. You let go and you let the universe the soul do what it does best, fix that problem for you, because the soul created you and your partner. The soul brought you down here to have this experience because you chose to. Your one soul told you, say, I'm going to go down here and just do this. Some of y'all say, you know, the masculine and the feminine dealing with these karmics, they have to do it. They don't have to do shit. Stop telling yourself that they had to go. They had to deal with it, but they didn't. That wasn't destiny. See, they wasn't destined to meet anybody else for nothing. Okay, they was destined to meet you. Everybody else is a distraction. This is why y'all can't keep saying, oh, that they had to go and do that with the karmic because you had to learn the Latin. No, they went a different route and they detoured. So they're going to pay the price for that detour. If they get married, they're going to have a divorce. If they have children, they're going to end up losing, you know, custody of their children, and they're going to get taken away. That's how the universe works. When the universe say, this is who you belong with, this is your divine feminine, this is your divine masculine, this is who you build a life with, because what is given cannot be taken. And that connection with the karmic was not given. It was taken. And the universe is going to take it back. You understand what I'm saying? Now, y'all have to, you know, this is what y'all got to understand, overstand, and understand. The universe didn't say, oh, yeah, go be with the karmic masculine. Because if that was the case, there'll be no reason for you. Now, they took the alternative route that don't make it the right one. It's not the right route. So what they will do is learn the hard way because they took an alternative route. And you, as the divine feminine or the divine masculine who sees this, stay out of the universe's way, or you will catch the raft of what the universe is going to do to your partner. See, the universe is trying to tell you to stand back. Separation is not as bad as you think, actually. Separation gives you time to think for yourself. Separation gives you time to yourself. And when you're with and when this happens, you're supposed to use this time wisely to love you. So that way, when your partner does come back, all bruised and battered and damaged and traumatized, there's a reasoning on the other side. Because when you awakened, you had nobody but yourself. Okay? So when they come and you explain to them, hey, listen, the universe did that because, that person wasn't the one for you, but you had to learn the hard way because you chose another route. It wasn't the right route. So it's going to take you 2 or 3 years, couple of months to before the karma hits in. You reflect what you give out. If you're giving out lies, you're gonna get it back. If you're giving out pain, you're gonna get it back. You know what I'm saying? You giving what you gave to the universe was, I'm gonna go be with this person because I like the way their body look, or I like the way their hair look, I like the way they talk, I like the way they think. Wrong. And you will find out, because you will always desire this person. You will always try to build a bear. I say that, build a bear, or like Legos. You can't build this person. People, they lied to y'all when they told you that you have to build this person, build this person, go out into the world and date somebody of your liking, and or likeness or whatever. But that's not how it is. The universe has created this person for you already. Your job is to accept. And when you choose not to accept, you go down the alternative route. And you start to lose control of your reality. So a lot of them know this. A lot of them become narcissistic. A lot of them become narcissistic people. Like, we all have narcissistic traits. But a lot of them become soulless where they disconnect. And they're fully ego-driven, where they feel like they can do better than God. Like, God, I like this person here, God, because they got money, a car, a nice body, this and that. But your partner is not good enough because you're seeking. Seekers don't find what they want. They only find shit they think they need. Narcissistic people are seekers. You know what I'm saying? They seek out what they think they want, but truly what they need to fill the void inside themselves. If they say, oh, I want true love, I want divine love, and then universe send them their divine partner, they said that this is not good enough. I don't like the way this person looks. Maybe their skin is too light, or their skin is too dark. Or maybe I don't like the eye color or the hair. Or maybe I don't like the feet or something. They judge instead of accepting. But they never took a look in the mirror and said about judging themselves, how they're full of alter ego, and how you're full of being an asshole, and how you treat people around you, and how you're a fake-ass person. That's the worst of it all, is being a fake-ass person. Trying to fake it till you fucking make it kind of person. So the universe will say, okay, now watch this. We're going to show you the difference between your divine partner and your karmic partner. You understand me? And the universe do something where they give and take, and they start revealing the truth. Because that's what the universe does. The universe is created. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. This thing overheated a little bit, but you might hear a little windy out here, but let me see if I can cover it up just a little bit. I don't have my headphones on. But anyway, I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I'm just trying to explain this as much as I can to y'all, because you just need that raw truth, that truth that's gonna set you guys free. A lot of y'all ask to be set free, and this is the closest to setting yourself free, is waking up to the truth, okay? Change your mindset. You're manifesting shit you don't want, okay? If you believe they're with this karma, they're going to be with someone. It's like they're listening to their alter ego, their God. You play a big part in their life. You really do. You have to understand the frequency and that you're giving out. You have to understand that the telepathic messages that you're pushing out into the world, you are sending messages to your masculine, and he's going by what's best for him. Like, oh, I'm with the karmic. Oh, let me go be with the karmic then. You know, that's what they're going to do. Or feminists out here with their karmics, you know. I'm going to be with something because something in my head told me to. You got to remember, you're in their head too. You're in their head. You're in their head. They're in yours. Use yourself as a prime example of what's really going on by your, like, experiencing your journey. This is how you know what's going on with your partner, because you will experience it too. If you're experiencing this shit, so is your partner. So learn how to control you. You will learn how to control your reality. Okay? If you do not learn how to control your reality, you will lose. You will lose the grip of your reality, and someone else will try to come in. Someone else will try to come and control your reality. Okay? Y'all gotta wake up. There's no more time to play. You're in union for this long amount of time because it's taking you this long to understand, overstand, and understand it. It ain't nobody else's fault but your own, because it's taking you this long. The divine timing is you and your wisdom. Your wisdom. It's taking you too long because you're taking too long to get this. You're taking too long to understand what's going on. Wow. You're playing with your time and you don't even realize it. You're manifesting shit you don't even want. It's happening because you don't get it. You don't get it. You are in control of your reality. You can't just say, you can't just up and say, I want my masculine, I want him now, without changing your frequency, without cleaning your own closet. You know? You got to clear that closet out. They can't come into a world where it's toxic. Yes, Papa. What? That's hot. Don't touch that. But your mission is to wake up. Your mission is to break yourself from out of that illusion. Focus on breaking yourself out of this illusion first. And when you finally realize how to master the ability to save yourself, then you can help save others, including your partner. Okay? Your ego, will not. You will know how to do it. You would just know. They gave you the key to how to heal and how to help them as well. But you have to learn from within what you need to do. Okay? It's a little windy out there, so we'll see. It's not a cold windy. It's just like it's a nice little breeze. But yeah, like, don't be a fool no longer, man. Don't stop setting yourselves up for disaster. Okay, stop setting yourself up for that disaster. You want to win, you have to live life according to you winning. Okay? If they can fake their life with a karmic, you know what I'm saying, then can you imagine what you can do? And I'm not saying you can fake your life with a karmic either, but you can go live life knowing this truth. Alright? Knowing this truth will set you free. Nobody wants to deal with somebody that don't love themselves. They go to these karmics because they believe that this karmic love themselves. They run from you because they be like, I don't like you chasing me. Like, don't chase them. Are you kidding me? Don't chase them, because chasing them is going into their reality. They don't want you in there. So they'll say the most harshest shit to you to get you out. They're trying to tell you to go back into your own world so that they can come to you just like you came to them. You gotta learn how to do this. Like I was saying with the death of the ego, right? And life and death itself. Okay? They tell you that there's no afterlife. Okay, they tell you there's no afterlife, but that's a lie, because when you go to sleep, you go to sleep. You do what people do when they die. You go right into the other realm. You go into a different realm every time. Okay? In this realm, you just come back because you have a physical body. You have a physical responsibility here. So you come back to here. So people need to get this shit down so that they can heal, because people fear death. If you fear death, it will hinder you from it will hinder your expectations to challenge yourself. Like, oh, go camping. How long can you survive, and so on and so forth. This and that. Okay, they told you that death is painful, but that is only an illusion, because just like how you die in a dream, same way how you die in this realm. You understand me? Some people say, they die slow and they die miserable. No, you leave your body before all that happens. Your body is in autopilot, as it been for so many years when you were asleep. You've been in autopilot. You got to learn by, start practicing astral traveling, and start, tapping into your telepathic abilities. When you're in the dream, you don't use your mouth to speak. When you're in a dream, you telepathically talk. So yes, in this realm too, you can telepathically talk to people. Not just your masculine, to people. There's sometimes when you think about somebody and they manifest and they call your phone, and so you can do that to anybody. You can telepathically communicate with anybody. That is the original language on this planet. But we use tones, okay? We use tones instead of telepathic. Our telepathic abilities has been erased from us, but it's still little specks of it in us, okay? Y'all have to understand, like, in the realm of dreams, start paying attention to your dreams. In the realm of dreams, you can't fight. In the dream, you can't hit nobody, because in that realm, they don't promote that. In that realm, they don't promote that stuff. In this realm, like, there's sometimes in that realm you can't run. You will feel like you're being slowed down. Okay. Sometimes people can't finish their dreams and shit like that, because your mind is too cluttered, and so on and so forth. Like, your dreams can give you messages too. So they don't speak your full language like we do. Like this language we created. They don't speak that. They speak visionary, just like how they did in Egypt, how they spoke vision, like dog, cat, bird. What we call dog, cat, and bird. We use that when we teach the children how to read. We'll call a dog, and we write DOG, so on and so forth. But what I'm saying is that we communicate through vision, okay, through sight, through what we see. So you have to learn how to master that ability, okay? So in the realm, in the dreams, and many other dreams, when you die, you die, like they show you how you die. Like, you'll be in a car with somebody and die in a car accident, get hit by a car, fucking jump off a bridge or some shit. It'd be tragic shit like that. Or your fears. It'll show you how you eject out your body in the 3D realm by fearing. You got to pay attention to that. That feeling is what you feel. What we see, because we're looking on the other side. Like, if we see someone dying, we see our loved ones dying, we don't really realize that they have already come out of their bodies. We didn't realize that. But to us, it's, oh my God, they're in so much pain. But you guys gotta understand, don't you black out during tragic moments? Okay, that's you exiting out your body in a tragic moment. So they don't just sit there and suffer. That's the body. It's like a robot. When a robot is no longer functional, it stops slowly. Sometimes it stops fast. If you throw water on something, it will slowly stop. It will either lose its sense of, like, say if an iPhone falls into the toilet. I know a lot of y'all experience your electronics falling into the toilet. Okay? It starts to lose its ability to function. Okay? Um, and it'll start to die down slowly. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta know this kind of stuff. You know, tap into your abilities. That is the whole point of your mission in life uh, is to help. Is to help others see this shit. They're not telling you this shit. This is a realm that's been intoxified. All right, they tell you this shit in a different way. Oh my God, they tell you the opposite of it. Oh my God, you get, when people listen, you'll hear people's stories too. You'll hear people's stories and how they say, I didn't even know I was dead. When they had maybe got into a car accident and woke up. I didn't even know I was dead. You know what I'm saying? They can tell you these stories. I've met a lady years ago who came when I was doing cosmetology. In cosmetology school. She said she had died in the back seat of, she had died, I guess her heart stopped or so on and so forth, and she had died and ended up in the back seat of her, while her body was in the ambulance. She didn't know what was going on. She said she didn't understand nothing was going on, nothing. She didn't feel nothing, she didn't understand. And I'm not using her story to talk about this. I'm just now remembering her story, but I'm using my own life experience too. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life experiences too when I was little, because I had fell into a little coma when I was young, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't even, once I knew I was falling, but I never even knew what happened after that. Shit, I woke up in the hospital and I was looking over my parents and I was like, I'm right here. What are y'all doing? Like, why y'all crying? And that's how I learned that, I wasn't my body. You know what I'm saying? This is my life experience. But that goes for others as well, because we're all humans in our own way. So, what are you doing, Si? You better get from underneath there. And it's not a bad thing. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, essence is scary. No, you got to learn how to shake that fear. The number one fear on this planet is death. Okay? Oh, no. Ah! Don't touch it now. No. No, you got to leave it now. See, you broke it. Don't touch it. Come on. Don't touch it. It's glass. You're going to cut yourself. Don't touch it. So the number one fear on this planet is death. Hey, don't touch it. Give me. This is not a joke. Stop it. Goodness. Leave it. Don't touch it. All right, come on, let's go. Here, get in the car. Come on. Get back in the car. I'm sorry, y'all. He done broke my damn perfume. Come on. Dust material. It is what it is. You want to go walk on the beach or what? You want to walk on the beach? All right, y'all. But I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Your mission here is to break the illusion of fear, break the illusion of fake-ass connections, break the illusion of lies. And as we shift into the new world, we have to be able to learn how to speak the truth. Tell your story. Talk to people about how you feel. And so what if they don't respect your message? You now know why they don't respect your message. Because they're in their ego. They love living a lie. So you get away from them. It's easy. Once you learn how to get away from people and you test them, your truth, your testimony will test these people. That's why they call it testimony. Because you will test these people's ability in your life. If they are okay with living lies, then you know you need to get your ass away from them, because they are not worthy of your presence, because you are a truth speaker. You are a manifestation of your God. So you can't have them tell you not to listen to your God. You can't have them tell you that. You can't have them deceive you. They will do anything they can to put you back to sleep. This planet was created for godlike beings, not demons and goblins. Shit, people that embody these dark, energetic spirits, or accept their ego as whatever it wants to be. This planet was not created for that. This is why we always run back to nature, because we want we want the truth. We want to tap back into who we really are, because we know that there's something missing. That is the greatest love of all, is tapping back into who you are, because you are the love that you need. The greatest relationship you can ever have is yourself. So if your partner does not love themselves, because if they love themselves, they would love you, because your souls twine. But when they don't love themselves and you don't love yourself, you're in separation, which means, like, you're in physical separation. If you loved you and your partner loved their person, you guys will come back into union together. It's just that simple. But if you're loving you and you're on your path, you stay on your path until they gain the wisdom and they gain the strength. Because most of the time they're just weak, okay? They're just weak and they don't have enough strength to let go, because they've just been traumatized and they're used to living in that lower frequency of pain. They know how they can tolerate a lot of pain. All right? And this is why they call it hell. Because people that got a lot of tolerance for pain can survive in their own in hell. You know what I'm saying? They can tolerate this. So they don't care. Here. Come on. Ready to go eat? Come on, let's go eat. Let's go. Let's go get some fruit. Come on. Let's go. Get up there. Here. What's this? Alright, y'all. My battery about to die, but maybe I'll come out with a part 2 of this. But who knows? We'll see. Start supporting truth, y'all. Stop supporting bullshit. Because the longer you keep bullshit alive, the longer it's going to take you to wake up, because you need the proper people to teach you. You don't need a bunch of people that want to keep you asleep. There's more people that want to put you back to sleep than people that want to wake you up. And this is why you feel alone. Because you know in the world today that you can't have this conversation that you are hearing with me and be able to ascend energetically, because people do not understand it, understand it, and understand it. So you have to start supporting truth. Support people like myself. Stop supporting people that's keeping you in limbo. I'm trying to break you out of that illusion, not keep you in it. Give it to me. Put it down. Let it go, let it go. That's glass, baby. You don't want to play with glass. That's going to cut you. You're going to bleed. Come on, let's go. Come on. So love you, man. Love you. Love your babies. Pray for you. Like, pray for your success to awaken. Like, it's an amazing feeling, y'all. I swear to God. I swear to the Most High God, self, spirit, that you will be at peace once you find this peace, okay? So peace and blessings to you all.